So UFC and ESPN 27, we got Corey Sandhagen taking on TJ Dillashaw. In the co-main event, they're doing the young rising prospect Aspen Ladd versus Macy Chiasson, I believe. We have Raulian Paiva versus Kyler Phillips. We got the OG Darren Elkins versus Derek Minner. We also got another girl who is surging, Macy Barber versus Miranda Maverick, who's also surging. And then we'll go with Alex's favorite fighter, Mickey Gall versus Jordan Williams.
Here we go.
All right, so let's start with Mickey Gall versus Jordan Williams.
Yeah.
Pull up. First off, we'll go with Jordan Williams, then I want to see those lines. I think it's Jordan Williams minus 215 anyway. But who has he fought? Contender Series lost. Then he got another chance, won. And then he lost to Nasruddin Imasov. Okay. Go up a little bit. What's his wins by it? KO.
One submission, one decision.
Association
9-4.
NorCal Fighting Alliance. Okay. And then click on Mickey. Mickey can't win fights anymore, just so you know.
What do you mean, bro?
He lost to Mike Perry. Mike Perry is a bum.
You love Mike
He
Perry.
lost to Diego Sanchez.
That's your favorite
He lost
fighter,
to Diego
bro.
Sanchez.
Yeah.
I mean,
these are two hard fights.
old guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough old guys.
Got finished by Diego. Let's not get it
who
twisted.
has Mickey Gall? He beat Sage Northcutt? Damn.
Oh.
Mike Jackson is a nobody. Ron Temple.
Mike
is
Jackson,
this CM
Mike
Punk?
Jackson takes pictures for a living.
Oh, wait.
Mike
Which
Jackson-
one's CM Punk?
Phil Brooks.
Oh, Phil Brooks? That's his name? Okay.
So he beat a photographer.
Yeah.
He beat a wrestler.
Right.
Lost to Mike Perry, who he knows drunk in that fight.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so go to the lodge just to make sure we're saying this right.
Yeah.
I want to see. Let's follow William Hill from now on, the fourth one, yeah. Plus 170. You were on it, the first one. Plus 170, Mickey Gall, Jordan Williams minus 200.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Jordan Williams by decision.
I'll go Mickey Gall by decision.
Oh, this guy.
I'm gonna
I
take
told
him.
you that's his favorite fighter. He's a sucker.
We'll take him.
All right, let's go to the next one. We got the next fight on the card is going to be, is it the Darren Elkins or we got girl first? Oh, no. So we got Macy Barber versus Miranda Maverick. So click on Macy Barber. So this is funny because Macy Barber and Aspen Ladd is also on this card. We're two undefeated young girls, and they were coming up. But then she lost to Roxanne Modafferi from Vegas, who's old, and Alexa Grasso, who I like Alexa Grasso. But she was like, they were giving her a lot of hype. But then she lost her last two.
She's young.
Yeah,
23.
and let's see Miranda Maverick.
She's a stud.
Yeah, she was at the House of Muay Thai. Miranda Maverick's. Okay, so go down real quick. Sorry, what is this? 2-0 in the UFC.
Yeah.
She beat Pearl Gonzalez outside of the UFC, who was also in the UFC. Okay, and what's her wins by? 5 submissions, so she's got good jits. What is the lines on this one? I think Miranda Maverick's a slight favorite, correct? Miranda Maverick, William
Minus
Hill,
130.
minus 130, plus 110. That's a close one.
What are you gonna go with?
Macy Barber just on such a run, but if you lose to Roxanne Modafferi.
Yeah, I'm going with Miranda Maverick by second round TKO.
Ooh, nah, I'll go with Miranda Maverick by decision.
Okay, cool.
All right, next
This
one.
one's kind of interesting.
Darren Elkins, the OG, versus Derek Minner. I don't know enough about Derek Minner. Click on Derek Minner.
Yeah. 26-11, 31.
22 submissions?
22 submissions. Damn.
Charles Rosa, TJ Laramie. But you're not going to submit Darren Elkins, which is the funny thing. You'd probably better off just piecing him up at this point. That's a lot of submissions. Herbert Burns, he beat Gilbert's brother. Oh, yeah, he beat him on the Contender Series. Oh, no, he lost to Herbert Burns.
Yeah, lost.
And then he went back to MCF, DCF. They gave him a shot on Grant Dawson. And then he's won 2 in a row. Okay, click on Darren Elkins' last couple fights.
How old is he now?
37.
How long has he been in the UFC, though?
A while.
Like over a decade?
I mean, scroll down. Let's see. You'll see. Oh, it's probably all. Well, no, go up a little bit. UFC Live 1. Is that his first one? 2010 versus Dwayne Ludwig. DJ Dillashaw's coach. 11 years now.
Yeah.
And look at the ones he lost to real quick. So wait, no, the top. Go up. The last 4. So he lost to Volkanovski, the champ. Ricardo Lamas has been a savage. Ryan Hall, who we like, and then Nate Landwehr. But he did win his last fight versus Luis Edward Gargario. What's the line?
Who's that?
Yeah, what's the line on this?
13. Yeah.
Darren Elkins plus 140. Derek Minner minus 165. This is a good one.
I always bet against the old guys, so I'm gonna go Derek Minner by decision.
How old is Derek Minner?
I think 31 or 30.
Let's see. Derek Minner is 31.
31. A lot of fights though. 37 total fights, pro fights.
22 subs is pretty impressive.
Yeah, impressive. Yeah.
Impressive. Fighting on Nebraska City, Nebraska. This is a tough one. I almost want to go Darren Elkins, but I'm gonna go with Derek Minner by a first round sub.
Damn. After you just preached that he can't sub him,
Mm-hmm.
that's how you feel.
The more I think about it, he's just a wrestler. Like, he could take his back and rear naked choke him.
Yeah.
All right, so the next one, we got Raulian Paiva versus Kyler Phillips.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know too much about these young gentlemen, so let's click on them both. Raulian, Team Alpha Male, okay, 25, 20-3. He is 2 well, if you count the contender series.
He lost his 2 out of the contender series, and now he's on a 2-fight win streak.
It was a split, though, and he lost by a cut.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he did win a split. So he's 3-2, decision, KO, Mark De La Rosa. Okay, then click on Kyler Phillips. Looks like he has a brown belt, 5 KOs, 26 MMA lab. He's 3-0 in the UFC. Gabriel Lavilla, Kimrias Young, Sadong. What is the lines on this one?
I think Phillips is a decent favorite.
Kyler Phillips minus 290. Yeah. Raulian Paiva plus 2.
Minus
Oh,
270.
yeah, minus 270 plus 220.
Yeah.
Okay. I got I'm gonna go with Kyler Phillips by decision.
Yeah, I'll go Kyler Phillips by second round submission.
All right. So then the co-main event again, they're trying to hype up these girls a little bit. We got Aspen Ladd again, who was similar to Macy Barber. She was undefeated. Click on her. Did she lose her last fight or the fight before that? The fight before that. So Jermaine Durandamy, who's a savage, but she beat Yana Kunitskaya, who's a savage as well. She has some good wins on there.
2019 though.
Beat Lena Landsberg, Tanya Evinger. So she took about a year and a half off.
Yeah.
And then Macy Kiasen, who's won 2 in a row. She's 5-1 in the UFC overall. What's her age? She looks a little older. Oh no, 29. Oh.
Huh.
Okay.
What are the odds for this?
Aspen Ladd, William Hill's minus 200. Macy
yeah.
Kiasen plus 170.
Okay, I'm gonna go Aspen Ladd by second round TKO.
That's what I was feeling too. And I think Aspen Ladd's that's why she's in the co-main event. The Macy Barber girl's down. She's lost too. Aspen Ladd's still got a little bit more potential.
Yeah.
I got Aspen Ladd, and I'm gonna go Aspen Ladd by decision as well.
Okay, cool.
All right, so the big fight on this card, the fight that this card was built around. That's what John Anik always says, the weigh-in. We have Corey Sandhagen, who I believe is ranked number 1 in the UFC in that division, or number 2 maybe, because Aljamain Sterling's champion, and versus TJ EPO Dillashaw.
It's disrespectful.
The return after 2 years.
Yeah.
He keeps letting us know he doesn't have to fight anymore because he makes money outside the octagon. I've heard him say that in 3 interviews. Like, no one cares, little man. I watched him on the Food Truck Diary with Brendan Schaub. But he keeps saying, he's like, I don't even have to fight anymore.
Damn.
You know, I can make money outside. And he brought his juice truck to Brendan Shaw's Food Truck Diaries, which is funny. And it's actually called Clean Juice, which is really like a, what's the word for what's a clean juice? And you're the biggest bust. Yeah, it's very ironic. But so we got Corey Sandhagen, TJ Dillashaw. What's the rankings? The lines.
Dillashaw plus 155, Corey Sandhagen minus 180.
Okay.
Wow.
And Sandhagen, click on Sandhagen's last couple fights. We don't care about Dillashaw because he fought in 8 years.
2, right?
Yeah. So he beat Frankie Edgar. Oh, yeah. He flying kneed Frankie Edgar to sleep.
Right.
And he TKO'd Marlon Moraes. His only loss was Aljamain Sterling, which was I saw that fight. Sterling took it down, took his back, and I just submitted him, which that was a big fight. But he went a bunch into that. I already know I'm going with Corey Sandhagen.
Yeah.
Point blank.
I mean, I was watching some TJ Dillashaw shit. First off, he said the fight he got caught for taking EPOs was the only fight that he took EPOs on.
Because he was cutting down to 125.
Yeah.
It sounds like a lot of excuses for cheating. But
right. Yeah.
Click on Dillashaw just out of respect. Just click on his record. I know he's fought everybody anyway. Henry Cejudo, Cody Garbrandt, which really Garbrandt isn't even that good anymore. But Lineker, Rafael Assunção, he lost to Cruz, Renan Barão, Another head
When he
of
beat
Brown.
Cody, though, that's when Cody was on the up
No,
and
it
up.
was,
though,
but
you
he was
know?
probably
Was
cheating
in
on
his
the
prime.
fucking juice.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I feel weird about this fight. I don't like TJ Dillashaw just because he cheated, but I like giving everyone second chances. And he was obviously highly competitive. He is the previous champ, so.
And one thing
I don't know.
The one thing that's interesting is that they trained a lot
Yeah.
together.
Oh, really?
They're both in Colorado. TJ flew Corey Sandhagen out to Team Alpha Male for one of his camps, I think for Santa Barao.
Yeah.
And Cody came out and said on one of these podcasts he was saying that Sandhagen was piecing him up, but then there was also reports that Dillashaw was piecing Sandhagen up at another camp. So the saying is that the talks that went back and forth. I think this is kind of like. And Brendan tried to mention this, but kind of the Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier thing. Poirier's been in the lab grinding. Sandhagen's been in the lab grinding.
Yeah.
Dillashaw's been off. Conor's been off.
Mm-hmm.
I got Sandhagen by decision.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
could
I
put all
kind of feel
decisions
the
aside,
same.
but I got
too.
Sandhagen
He's
by
5'11", and TJ Dillashaw's what, like 5'4" or something?
No, he's probably like 5'7". Click on him.
5'7".
He's like your height.
Ha!
TJ Dillashaw, 5'6". Oh, yeah,
5'6".
definitely you're right.
Oh.
All right, so we got 5'6" TJ Dillashaw is 35. We kind of call him TJ
I just feel like he has
EPO.
so much motivation, though, and he was the previous champ. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like the line should be closer, but then again, I'm going with Corey Sandhagen by decision, too.
Yeah,
So.
I like this fight. I'm really excited to see this fight. I want to
Yeah.
see what TJ Dillashaw looks like. But Corey Sandhagen's a big-time savage.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he's only lost in recent memories to the champ Sterling and took him down and just got his on his back.
And he's been active, like you said.
Yeah.
You know.
Might have retired Frankie Edgar.
Yeah.
Might have moved Marlon Moraes up a weight class. I mean, he's dominating dudes.
This is an exciting fight, though, especially for a free fight card.
Yeah,
It's a
absolutely.
pretty good one. Yeah.
All right, so what are we looking? Let's go to best fight odds. Give
Yeah.
our bets for this card.
Mhm.
The most important part of the night. So I hate. Well, first off, there is something on the undercard. Ian Heinisch down there versus Nasser and Imavov. Ian Heinisch, he's the one who fought Kelvin Gastelum last time,
Yeah.
and he hasn't fought since. So I'm curious about that fight. Doesn't mean I'm going to bet it. I pick my bets
What do you
on
like?
this card and on this podcast on Monday, and this is what I do bet. But I know what I'm going to bet. I'm
What?
doing a 2-team parlay.
Uh-huh.
I'm going Corey Sandhagen,
Okay.
and I'm going Aspen Ladd 2-team parlay.
Okay. I'm going to do a two-teamer, too. I'm going to do Aspen Ladd and Miranda Maverick.
Ooh, going all girls.
Yeah.
Slight girl favorites.
Uh-huh.
Little risky.
Yeah. No, I feel pretty confident about both of those. Miranda Maverick's a savage. I was watching some of her highlights. She's a killer.
She's a favorite, yeah.
Yeah.
Aspen Ladd was like talked up a lot. She did lose 2 in a row.
Same
but
with Aspen Ladd, yeah. I just don't. I could see TJ coming back hungry and pulling something. You know, it's like, I don't know.
All right.
But yeah, that's my two-teamer.
So he's going Miranda Maverick, Aspen Ladd 2-team parlay. I'm
Yeah.
going Corey Sandhagen and Aspen Ladd 2-team parlay. That's our UFC on ESPN 27. Sandhagen versus Dillashaw predictions and bets.
Nice.